Welcome back to the channel.
TM.
I'm Zach.
I'm David.
And today on the Flashcast, we're playing some Bloons Classic.
Some more of it, right? Or
no, this a fail? Wait, did we upload this? No, we uploaded Tower Defense 1.
let me check.
Check, but I'm pretty sure this was the first, failed one of these.
Was this the first failed one? Am I tripping?
Because I think we recorded Bloons.
Yeah, no, we did not.
Tower
We never
Defense.
released this. Wow,
Yeah,
for some reason I thought we released this.
Yeah, so just like Boombot last week, Bloons was one that we were like, we gotta play this. It's a classic, obviously. Yeah. And it failed. So this week...
What was the problem with this one?
I think it was one of our first... This was like one of the first things we recorded.
Yeah. Or was it just bad?
I think it was just... Yeah, honestly, it could have just been mid.
Okay, that's cool.
Mid content. We were like, nah, don't want to release that.
Okay. I know we had a few other series that we've done that with.
Yeah. But so far we've been doing pretty good.
Least.
Because we've gone back to 2 of those and they've been not mid, so.
Anyway, we got some throwing some darts at some balloons as a monkey.
This is true. Another classic, just like last week. Mm-hmm. It was just one of those games. You went into the computer lab, you sat down, you play this game. Your teacher came over and they said, "Are you sure that's related to learning?" And you said, "Listen, it's on cool math games.
It's true.
It's strategy. You think I'm popping these balloons just without thinking?"
You think I'm popping these balloons for fun?
That too.
Damn. May I get that last one?
Oh shit. I didn't even notice there's one more, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay. In conjunction with last week talking about Spider-Man a little bit, right?
Yes.
I have more comic book related
cock. Book related cock.
Currently there's some very interesting things happening in the Marvel comic universe.
All right.
I don't know if you know anything about the previous Ultimate Universe.
Not a lot. I'm not a huge comic person.
Mm-hmm.
I read comics that I'm interested in, and usually not even the whole run.
Yeah.
I own 10 comics.
Yeah, you own Daredevil ones, right?
I don't.
Wow.
I have 3 Flash comics.
Okay, yeah.
A Nightcrawler comic.
Okay, cool.
And 6 Thor comics.
Thor, interesting.
Yeah. So that's my knowledge.
Okay, so in the 2010s, they did this shit called the Ultimate Marvel Universe.
Okay.
Where they just, basically, they rebooted everything.
Okay, cool.
And they just did it, everything but edgier. Damn, that dog is going crazy right now.
Maybe.
Anyway, they did everything but edgier, effectively.
Okay.
And that's the universe where Peter Parker dies and Miles Morales becomes Spider-Man for the first time.
Gotcha.
In that universe, Reed Richards becomes evil. He becomes this guy named the Maker, instead of Mr. Fantastic. And then a bunch of shit happens, and then a new Secret Wars event happens, and eventually all the universes converge or some shit. I don't know.
Okay.
And eventually something happens, and Miles gets brought into the main universe, and a bunch of other shit happens.
Gotcha.
I believe that version of Reed Richards and by believe I mean I know that version of Reed Richards gets imprisoned in the main comic book universe.
Fuck.
Anyway, they seem right now to be rebooting the Ultimate Universe. They're trying it again. But it's very different this time.
Okay.
And one of the first things we knew about this version of the Marvel Universe, at least one of the first things I knew, was that their version of Spider-Man doesn't become Spider-Man until his 30s. And he already has a wife, MJ, and his children.
Okay.
And that means Uncle Ben's still alive and everything.
Right.
And so I opened this comic book, and it's pretty interesting. It basically what happens is evil Reed Richards breaks out of jail, makes a new universe where he just hits the delete button on all superheroes.
Okay.
And so there just are no superheroes. Because he thinks that the problem with the world is superheroes, effectively.
Okay.
And this leads to the world being all kinds of fucked up because it's still the Marvel Universe. They're still going to be super powered people.
Right.
But he has to do everything in his ability to stop them from being superheroes. And so, like, he takes the spider that's supposed to beat Peter Parker, that's supposed to bite Peter Parker, and he just keeps it in storage or whatever.
Okay.
A bunch of shit happens, and the world's real fucked up. This dog is really harassing those rabbits.
Yeah, give me a second.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Flashcast. Oh shit, as I was taking care of dog TM, a cat TM appeared.
This is true. He did. He came to steal your seat and your soul.
Anyway, I don't want to go into the fucking extravagant details of everything that happens, but it's a world without superheroes and shit's fucked. It's also basically, like, because there aren't heroes, there aren't very many villains. It's just the way comic books work.
Yeah.
The villains are always inspired by the heroes. Right. But shit's still really fucked. You know the concept of the Marvel Illuminati?
Yes.
They make it just a real Illuminati.
Okay.
That decides how the world runs.
Gotcha.
And one of the people in there is like this bald ass Hulk who's like a monk, and he like
okay.
He like mastered the Hulk or whatever, but he's just a monk now and he's bald and it's really funny.
That's pretty funny.
Anyway, it's like the United States of America doesn't exist. It's like the North American Coalition or some shit, and it's Canada, America, and Mexico, and whatever.
That's kind of a wild thought to be like, hey, the U.S. won't exist.
Yeah. And I'm not going to spoil too much, but eventually Howard Stark finds out, gets invited to the Illuminati, and is like, hey, shit's real fucked, actually. You really shouldn't be doing this, because he found out he's about superheroes. Now all these people have destinies that they aren't fulfilling, and that Reed Richards shouldn't have that power to take that away from people.
Right.
And eventually he gets killed, and then this little 14, 15, 16-year-old Tony Stark becomes Iron Lad and starts his own Avengers.
Iron Lad.
Basically, he's going around and getting people their powers back.
Right.
And if you guys know anything about the leaks with the MCU, the current look ahead is they fucked up real bad.
Yeah.
We've known this.
Basically.
Swear to God. Oh my God. They fucked up real bad, and it's going to be really hard to sell that mutants have existed all this time.
Yeah.
And so the concept they're going with right now is, at the very least from leaks, saying that after Avengers 6, they're going to do a soft reboot on the universe.
Yeah.
And bring back, like, dead characters and whatever.
Right.
And I just based on that concept alone, that's pretty fucking cringe.
Yes. Very. Hate when universes do that.
But if they go this kind of direction, like, obviously, it's the hardest one to sell by far is going to be Iron Man. A new Iron Man's going to be the worst.
That's rough.
If they go this direction with, like, this Ultimate Universe shit, and he's, like, this young kid being Iron Lad, and maybe in this new universe, Robert Downey Jr. plays Howard Stark.
Oh my God.
And he dies, so we don't have to bring him back, but he can just come back one more time.
Yeah.
That would be pretty sick.
That'd be actually super sick, yeah.
But then that takes away, if we're really doing this, that takes away the ability, that makes it so you have to have, like, an older Peter Parker, which I'm fine with.
That's true.
I would love that.
Yeah, I think honestly it's about damn time, you know what I'm saying?
Because Peter Parker's been a teenager in these movies for a while. I mean, like, I guess he was in his 20s probably in Spider-Man 3, but, like,
yeah, that's true.
The entire time of Andrew and all of Tom and most of Toby, they're all teenagers.
Yeah.
And I feel like the adult part of Peter Parker's life is something that's just never done in movies or any other.
Right? Yeah.
And
man.
it's pretty cool.
That'd be kind of rad. I mean, obviously, Into the Spider-Verse went into it.
Yeah, Into the Spider-Verse did.
But
and they did it really, really well.
Yeah.
And I will talk forever about that movie and how good the old Peter Parker is. But I don't know. I feel like it's time to have a adult Peter. Anyway, I think if they do some kind of like, because obviously the end goal of the ultimate Marvel universe is not going to be to just replace the current universe or like have a full other universe. That was never the goal with even the original Ultimate Universe, I'm pretty sure.
Right.
But if we take that concept of a young Tony Stark putting together his own team of Avengers and like and they're all new people in different circumstances, that's a way that I think they could sell it that would play all right.
Right.
You got any thoughts on that?
Yeah, that sounds really fucking rad. That sounds like a good thing to do. Because as it is right now, they're trying to set up for the Young Avengers, right?
Yeah.
And that's like where we're headed. But I feel like they did it in such a way with, I don't know, with like some pretty... Let me rephrase this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
They are setting it up, but honestly, if you talk to the average person, they probably wouldn't know.
Yeah.
And I think that that's terrible.
Yeah.
Because everybody's going to be confused.
Yeah.
When suddenly...
all these random kids are
like super powered up. And you're like, wait a minute, I've seen 3 of these dudes do anything before.
Yeah.
And the rest are just suddenly.
Yeah.
You know
and one of them's Spider-Man. So...
yeah, and one of them is Spider-Man. And then honestly, a lot of the kids that I think that they're running towards doing Young Avengers with are a little too young.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. Like, it's fine for like comics and stuff to have like kids, but for movies it gets to kind of a weird place where child acting is
it's hard to do right.
Is a hard thing to do right and a hard thing to put a child through.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna they're obviously going to be the main characters of a series.
Yeah, or a movie or whatever.
Yeah, they're going to be on a screen for a very long time.
Yeah.
And depending on how old they are, is going to have certain ramifications for them.
Like, there's no goddamn way this 12-year-old child is going to really, truly comprehend that they're going to be stuck playing fucking Miles Morales for the rest of their life.
Possibly a very long time.
Yeah.
And also, the one that I have problems with, and you can tell me if they're like, I don't know if anybody knows if they're going to do this or not or whatever. Mm-hmm. But the youngest one that they have so far is Tony's daughter.
Yeah.
That one is a hard, tough, very, very fucking hard sell.
Yeah.
That is a please don't do that kind of vibe.
Yeah, just let that family live.
I'm really hoping that instead of that, they either bring back, what's-his-face?
The kid? From Iron Man 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget his name.
Him, or just stick with Ironheart.
Yeah.
Because, and let's be real, guys, this team needs some sort of leadership.
Yeah.
If it's just 5 fucking 12-year-olds.
Also, let's be real, I mentioned Spider-Man earlier, but this Peter Parker, he's not a kid anymore.
No, he's not. And it's kind of awkward to have a 20-year-old alongside a 12, 6, you know? It's kind
like they're fucking. They set up like Love and Thunder. That kid.
Yeah, that
she's like
kid,
fucking 8 years old.
Yeah, she's like 8, like actual. Tony's daughter is like 4, actual.
Shout out to that fucking weird ass Hulk's kid. With the fuck ass haircut.
He fucking came out of goddamn nowhere.
Yeah.
The only way you would know and like be like, oh, that makes sense, is if you like knew shit from comics.
And even then, let's be real. He looks horrible.
Oh, David. This is
gonna be rough. Hey, dog!
Fuck!
May,
why are you making such problems? First you're after the Bun Buns, and now you're after the Loki?
It's true, the cat TM.
The cat. There we go. He is
safe.
On to the cat tree. Yeah. It seems like a great idea on paper. Yeah. And then I think that they fucked it up, and then they were like, oh.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know, it's just the ages they're going for with Young Avengers is like, wait, because like Kate Bishop
Right.
She's like fucking in college now, right?
Yeah. So they're gonna have half the team being like college age people and half the team being 12 and below.
Yeah.
Because there's also possibly maybe gonna be fucking Scarlet Witch's kids, Tommy and whatever the fuck Billy. Maybe they're gonna be in it too. And let's be real, they're like 12. So
I mean, they could age them up, but also
this is true.
Just is she dead or not, man?
We'll explore that someday. I don't know.
Doctor Strange 2 was definitely
a movie
that they made.
Yeah, it was a choice. I feel like it could have been fucking amazing. It could have been one of the top 10 Marvel movies.
It really could have.
I was going to say top 5. Hard sell.
That's a hard sell.
But I do love Doctor Strange 1.
Doctor Strange 1 is one of the best MCU movies.
This is true. It's just so fucking good. Yeah, man. It's odd. Me and you were very avid Marvel movie and series watchers.
Mm-hmm.
We both haven't watched the last 3 series, maybe.
Yeah.
And we didn't watch the second Captain Marvel.
We didn't watch that.
Because...
No. Do you know who the X-Men they revealed at the end of that is?
No, don't tell me, though.
Okay.
Because I would like to watch it.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for it to fucking come out in Disney Plus because I wasn't going to pay money for that fucking shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, for a movie that I know they're going to fuck up, I'm not paying money for it.
Yeah.
Because it's
what is your
so
problem?
Obvious. She wants attention, and we're not providing.
Speaking of movies we should have known they were going to fuck up, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Yeah. Yeah, that one was tough.
That was,
it's especially really tough considering that they're... Oh, the whole Marvel thing is tough now because they're going to have to reset who the fuck they're even doing anything with.
Yeah, because it can't be Kang anymore.
Kang fucking... Nope.
He's gone.
He gone for good.
Oops. Okay, I forgot to mention the ultimate selling point for the Ultimate Invasion storyline in the movies.
Okay.
If they change the villain from Kang the Conqueror to Miles Teller Reed Richards.
Yeah.
And he's the evil Reed Richards.
Mm-hmm.
From the shitty 2012 Fantastic Four movie. I think honestly that would be kind of cool.
That's fair.
Because that's by far the most made fun of Marvel movie, I would say.
It is.
Because no one thought that was good.
Yeah. Which is disappointing because he's a really good actor.
He's
a
great actor. But...
And I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't see that movie.
I didn't either.
You didn't either? Okay.
No.
We do need to watch it at some point.
Yeah.
Because I think we both like the Fantastic Four.
I love Fantastic Four.
Yeah. It's a really fucking...
It's a good
The first couple movies that they put out were great. I mean, Silver Surfer was mid, but the first movie that they put out was good. Ooh, that's an interesting topic if you want to keep Marvel but go somewhere else. Mm-hmm. Who's your Fantastic Four? Now.
Unrelated to this, real quick.
Okay, go for it.
Well, semi-related. There's been shit going on Twitter recently about magazines from the 90s fan casting Marvel characters. Yeah. And someone had one of the funniest ideas ever.
Okay.
And it was late 90s, peak Ben Affleck, Matt Damon.
Right.
Having Matt Damon play Johnny Storm, Human Torch, and having Ben Affleck be the Thing would be really funny.
Ooh,
that would be really funny.
Not what I expected. I was going to say Ben Affleck as Reed Richards. Yeah, that's really fucking funny.
That's really funny. Anyway, current.
Yeah.
I think get a wrestler to play the Thing. It worked well with Groot.
This is true.
It worked well with Drax. No, I guess Groot isn't a wrestler. That's my bad.
Yeah, that's true. That's just Vin Diesel.
That's just Vin Diesel. But it didn't work well with The Rock and Black Adam.
No, not really.
But that's just because that's Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He's his own story. It worked. Listen, it worked great with John Cena and Peacemaker.
This is true. John Cena's fucking fantastic. I don't know what the hell.
Yeah.
Magic juice he's sipping on, but he's great.
He's a really good actor.
Love him.
Love that guy. The day after we record this comes out, he's like a horrible rapist or something.
No.
Anyway, get some actor to play the Thing because we don't We just need the voice, really, and the body language. They don't need to look like the Thing, because you know what? No one looks like the Thing.
Well, they might have to play the guy.
Well, you have to play Ben Grimm, the guy, before he turns into the Thing.
Yes, if they do him turning in anyway.
Yeah. Which, hopefully you do.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, fucking hope so. But that first dude was so good. Loved him.
I swear to God, if they don't let him say it's clobbering time in the MCU, I'm quitting.
Bruh. I'm quitting.
I'm not watching any more movies.
This is so
It's the most necessary thing ever.
It really is. But yeah, who would be a good one for that? Just give me old ass Hulk Hogan out. No, I'm kidding.
It's clobbering time, brother.
It's clobbering time, brother.
Have you ever seen the tweet of he just posts a piece of a picture of like a piece of poop on the ground? It's captioned "Poop in my gym, brother." -HH. I'll put it up on screen now. Bro. Well, maybe not because there's a piece of poop. But
oh yeah, don't do that. Actually, you guys can imagine / find it yourselves.
Yeah. But it's a really funny tweet. Anyway, I feel like the easiest, just fucking slam dunk casting ever. Mads Mikkelsen as Dr. Doom. Oh, Pac-Man.
Shit. I forgot it wasn't WASD. I'm gonna fail this one.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Mads Mikkelsen as Victor Von Doom.
Who the fuck is that?
Dr. Doom?
No.
Mads Mikkelsen. He was. Do you remember the first bad guy in Doctor Strange 1?
Yes.
That guy.
Gotcha.
We already know he's in talks to play a different role.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
So.
It
should
cool.
be.
He's cool.
He's a great actor. Dr. Doom, really, you need to have an aura for Dr. Doom. He needs to be that fucking... Oh my god!
Wow. It took us like 25 tries last fucking time we did that. Fuck, okay.
I would look to this like, fuck this stuff, we're gonna be here for a minute. You gotta have an aura to play Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
One of the important things about Doom is he thinks everybody is lesser, but not because he's racist. It's just because he's him. You know what I mean?
They forgot that I'm him.
They took a DNA test. He's 100% Himalayan. You know what I mean? Like,
so true.
Yeah, and Mads Mikkelsen played Hannibal Lecter on the TV show. So, like, he has the aura.
Gotcha. Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck, he sucks.
I forgot how to play this one. No, I failed. Oh, no, it didn't.
Oh, we got it. But other than that, there's rumors, obviously, of Pedro Pascal playing Reed Richards.
This is true.
Which is okay, I guess.
I love him. We love him.
I love him.
Him as Reed Richards does not go well together.
I think ideal Pedro Pascal in the MCU is Ghost Rider.
Yeah, he would do a pretty damn good Ghost Rider. Controversial opinion. I know you don't want this, but I just want John Krasinski to just play him still. I think he's perfect. I personally think.
My main thing is, and it could just be because of the script, and Doctor Strange 2 was a bad movie.
Yeah, you do have to take that in consideration.
I do have to take that into consideration, but that wasn't Reed Richards to me.
That's fair.
That was just a guy in a Reed Richards suit that was like, hello, I'm smart. Goodbye.
That's fair. But I do heavily blame that on just that movie.
Yeah.
And even with that, I will say that I did not mind. He was probably one of the best in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Because let's be real. Even someone we know who is really good, like, we've seen fucking him be Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
We've seen Professor X before.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And all of the performances were mid.
That's true.
Like, you know what I mean?
Well, did you see fucking Patrick Stewart said the most depressing acting job of his life was Doctor Strange 2?
Really?
Because he had to act alone in a room.
Oh, shit.
And he hated it. Because they didn't fucking... Because remember that entire... Not the entire thing, but the whole, like, Mindscape sequence? Where he's like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And that was like he was like, that was the worst thing I've ever done in a movie. I hated doing that. And I'm like, that's fair, man. For like Patrick Stewart to be acting alone in a room talking to green walls is a waste of talent.
It is.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Man doesn't come back for more Marvel.
That would really suck.
That would really suck, but...
He's like one of the fucking... I love that man.
Yeah.
To fucking death. God damn, this level's a little harder than I remember.
But casting is hard.
It is. It is.
Because I feel like, ideally, obviously the correct answer for, at the very least, for Human Torch.
Mm-hmm.
Human Torch is way younger than the rest of them. It's got to be just some new blood actor.
Yeah, that's the most likely thing.
I think Doctor Doom should be an established actor, and I think it's fine if The Thing is an established actor, because he's going to be a big pile of rocks for almost all of it.
This is true. Yeah, I honestly, I don't know. Maybe they should just go back to hiring some new, undiscovered talent, because, I mean, Marvel kind of made a lot of people's careers.
Like, fucking Loki?
Yeah, Tom Hiddleston and Chris Hemsworth, bro. Those were their breakout roles. So yeah, maybe they should go back to just doing that.
They've done it every now and then.
Yeah, that's true.
Tom Holland was a pretty big... Like, he was in movies before.
This is true.
But he was like a young child actor.
Yeah, he was a young fella.
Obviously, they didn't discover Zendaya.
Obviously not. No. The fuck am I doing wrong, David?
Oh, you just suck.
Oh. Here we go. Bam.
But it's just like we've been getting so many established ass actors recently.
This is true. I do wish that Zac Efron was a little younger.
Yeah,
and I think that he could play the Human Torch.
He would be a great Human Torch if this was fucking 15 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know it's a cop-out answer, but it really is what I think is the best answer, is just get the right person for the role no matter who it is, as opposed to making sure it's an established actor.
This is true.
Because let's be fucking for real right now, people aren't going to see Marvel movies because, oh shit, Chris Evans is in this movie. I like Chris Evans.
God damn, I hate this level, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this level's so hard. It makes you think differently. Why do I gotta do that? What do we have for time, by the way?
Time? Oh, about your mother.
Oh, wow. That's fun.
Oh, well, here's the thing about time. My phone's missing.
Oh, that's good.
Over half an hour.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I got a little bit left.
Okay.
I feel like obviously it does not take a fucking genius to see currently Marvel is washed.
Truly.
I don't know if it's ever gonna get back to Infinity War levels of hype.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And I think they need to stop trying to recreate that and just focus on making good stories, and if people see them, they see them. Maybe don't pump $200 million into She-Hulk.
Yeah, man.
If it's gonna look like that.
She-Hulk was bad.
Like, I don't know, maybe don't use CGI for everything. Try a few practical effects. Maybe paint a tall lady green.
So true, man. Lou Ferrigno that shit, bro.
It's
man.
funny, it's cheesy, and if you're like, that's too funny and cheesy, bitch, it's a comic book. There's a man dressed in red and blue spandex that calls himself Spider-Man, and he swings around. That's gonna be cheesy.
This is true. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I might be wrong about the movie, but I don't think I am. There was a rumor / talk about Secret Wars, I believe.
Yeah.
Being an old Spider-Man and fucking
Wolverine
shit
yeah, there was
happening.
talk of it being Tobey Maguire and Hugh Jackman as the leads of the movie.
Yeah, which I'm gonna be honest.
Mm-hmm.
possible controversial opinion. Because it would be a total cop-out to do that.
Yeah, it would be a cop-out. But
that'd be the hypest shit in motherfucking
it
planet.
Would be. Yeah, like, Spider-Man and Wolverine are those guys. Like, the big three, right? You think back. It's 2007. You want a Marvel superhero-themed birthday party. You get plates. Who are the three superheroes on those fucking birthday party plates? Spider-Man, Wolverine, and the Hulk.
This is true. Yeah.
I will never forgive them for what they did to the Hulk. And I know it's not entirely Marvel's fault. I get it. Whatever. Universal rights. They couldn't fucking do a Hulk movie. But they skipped all of that man's character development. And they just skipped straight to he mastered the Hulk all of a sudden.
Yeah, that was kind of cringe. Yeah, I don't enjoy that. But
similar to what they did with Doctor Strange, outside of Doctor Strange movies, he is this infinitely all-knowing, masterful magic man that is he knows everything and he has no flaws. But then in Doctor Strange movies, he's once again a flawed man.
Yeah.
And he's like too cocky. And like they kind of made him a little too cocky in No Way Home. Because like it was his fault for doing that to Peter Parker, like letting that happen. He could have just been the adult and said no.
This is true.
But like think about Doctor Strange in Endgame and Infinity War. He was just the solution. Like it was.
This is true. Yeah. And it is really hard though to be like, oh, these people are so powerful, and then it's like, okay, well, why couldn't they,
Yeah. I mean,
So, like,
that's why the comics have different tiers of superheroes. Spider-Man isn't always off fucking fighting Galactus.
Right.
Spider-Man's doing Spider-Man shit.
Yeah.
The Fantastic Four's dealing with Galactus. Fucking Doctor Strange dealing with Dormammu. Like, they're all dealing with their own shit.
Yeah.
And it's not until the really big fucking crossover events that anything really like, yeah, they'll show up in each other's comics a few times. And, like, Spider-Man will show up in a Daredevil comic a few times, and a Fantastic Four comic, and they show up. But that isn't the point. The point... Excuse me, May. You yelling over
there? She would like to talk.
Do you have anything you'd like to say about the Fantastic Four? She did a big sigh.
This level's pissing me off.
Wanna go,
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, okay, let's go.